Yo, what's up guys? We are back on Pokemon Showdown for my week 2 team builder for the NPL, National Pokemon League. Last week we only had our battle versus Mighty Mammothswine and the Washington Blaziken. We lost 0-2 because I messed up with my big teamy and played pretty dumb in the end game. Now we are back versus the Sin City Staraptors and their coach Pterodactyl. Very cool guy, very funny dude. Definitely check out his content. Pretty solid battler too, and one of our division rivals. So he won week 1, we lost week 1. We want to win it so we can catch up with Mighty Mammothswine and him, and like don't get too far behind in the playoff race in our division. So that's pretty simple, I guess, because we want to win every week, and we didn't do it last week, and I never lost like the first 2 games in the season, and I don't plan to do it this time. So we obviously just gotta beat Pat here and his very threatening squad. Looking at his team, he has the Mega Alakazam, Tornadus, Therian, Entei, Vaporeon, Druddigon, Heracross, Superior, Jolteon, Sableye, Mark, and Kecleon. Very threatening offensively, but kinda weird from the way it's built. He has very fast ones in Alakazam, Tornadus, Superior, and Jolteon, but then he only has like very slow ones in Kecleon, Mark, Sableye, Druddigon, and Vaporeon, and then only two months that are in the middle of the pack, in the middle of the pack speed here with Entei and Heracross. So a lot of speed, but also a lot of slow mons on his team, and which I have to capitalize on that and definitely try to pressure him, win the speed control battles, and definitely try to whittle him down and don't lose our fast mons so that we just get swept by Alakazam or Tornadus. Looking at his team, he doesn't have any form of hazard control. His hazard control is basically taunt with Sableye. So if we can get our boy Aselgor in here, we can get up spikes and whittle down his mons very easily, because his entire team, bar the Tornadus, is grounded, and Tornadus doesn't like Stealth Rock, which I obviously also bring. So if he doesn't bring the Sableye, my lead will be 100% of the time be the Aselgor with the Focus Sash and the Spike setting set. I want to get at least 2 spikes up, if possible 3, because I can get up spikes on a lot of stuff like the Vaporeon, the Jolteon, even the Sableye, if it doesn't pack taunt. Versus the Maka can get up 3 layers probably, and versus the Kecleon 2. With the Focus Sash, I'm basically, if it doesn't bring the Sableye, I'm basically guaranteed to get up 2 spikes, so that will help me tremendously in whittling down his Walker and Vaporeon, Druddigon, and even the Muk, and then like weaken his Alakazam, his Entei on the switches, especially when Stealth Rocks are up, and 2 spikes, and to take over 30% even from every switch, and so that could be pretty nice, because Entei actually is a very big threat to my team. Yeah, Tornadus obviously can get its health back with the Regenerator, but every time it comes in, it would be a 25% if I get up my Stealth Rock, and that would help me tremendously. So when I saw his team, I knew I would want to bring spikes. I wasn't sure if I wanted to bring spikes in high power offense or spikes in like bulkier offense, which I decided to bring. I really wanted to bring high power offense, but that would have, like, I would have had to bring a lot of Scarfers, because the speed on his team is so crazy and so much better than mine. So I like had to bring a more bulky offensive team with some wall cross, so that I'm in a better position to win, basically. The set on Aselgor is pretty simple. Encore, obviously, to Encore stuff into rocks, or Sucker Punch if he wants to pick me up with the Kecleon. I could Encore Vaporeon into Protect, I could Encore Alakazam into something weird, into Substitute or something if he wants to go that route. I could Encore Superior into Glare maybe, or just Leaf Storm, so that I can bring in my Crobat for free and don't have to worry about another attack, because I can attack Leaf Storms for this. I can get Encore the Druddigon into Stealth Rocks or something, and yeah, overall Encore could be very helpful. Final Gambit, of course, if I somehow get up 3 spikes without taking too much damage, I can just final gambit stuff and get off a hefty hit on anything basically, because 187 HP is nothing on this team really likes to take it unless besides the anti Vaporeon basically. I don't think he has an Element with more than 80 base HP other than these two. No, he does not. So basically, I thought it could get me a one-hit KO on everything besides the anti Vaporeon. The Focus Sash also is helpful if he leads with the Alakazam, because I could get up a spike, then he psychics me down to my Focus Sash or does whatever he wants to, and then I outspeed him because of Unburn and can kill him with Bug Blast. Alakazam actually is a very big threat to my team, and like I have to keep a lot of mons healthy to deal with it. I'm really expecting to bring it. I kinda expected to bring Alakazam, Tornadus, Entei, Vaporeon, Heracross, and then Superior, or maybe Sableye, because he has to kinda stop me from getting up spikes, but that won't happen. I will get up my spikes with him, I have no doubt about that. Yeah, that's a pretty simple set here. Enough speed to outspeed the Tornadus, obviously. The Fastmon I can outspeed. I don't want to outspeed the Jolteon at all. I don't think it's that much of a threat, and I don't do that much with the Bug Blast resistance. So I kinda don't want it. Maybe I change it, but then I would like the firepower to a KO Sableye with the Bug Blast, and that wouldn't be so nice. So like I think I will keep it that way, but I'll think about it. Next up I have my Weavile, which his team doesn't enjoy at all, because his only switch into this set basically is the Vaporeon, and Vaporeon gets whittled down with Spikes, Stealth Rock, and Knockoff if it doesn't have his lefties, and I can easily like weaken it with my other mons. So Weavile could have a very nice time versus his team. Here again I have enough speed to outspeed the Tornadus, to hit it with the Icicle Crash or the Ice Shot. Obviously knockoff Ice Crash and Ice Shot is enough to like hit his entire team neutrally. Heracross can take any combination of these moves, that's why I have Aerial Ace here. I contemplated having Pursuit, but then again, Alakazam is faster than Weaver and can easily Oko me with the HP Fighting or Focus Blast, whatever he wants to go for, and I don't think that's worth it. Obviously max HP and max attack and some HP. A very simple set, but a set that can do a lot of damage with him. Obviously I cannot let myself get burned by Sableye, but with my Aromatisse I have a very nice check to Sableye. I can deal with it kinda easily, so I'm not too worried. Weavile also Okos the Druddigon, Okos the Superior, Okos the Tornadus, and does hefty amounts of damage to his other mons, so that's very nice for me. Next up I bring my Crobat again, the mascot, this time with a Choice Scarf again, because I wanted something that can outspeed his entire team, and Crobat does that. I have enough speed to outspeed Adamant Entei, which he has to bring if he wants to bring extreme speed, and like with Breathful I can pick it off if it's at like 50%, which it almost is after one switch into 2 spikes and Stealth Rock. So Crobat with the Adamant Breathful can do a lot of damage to his entire team. Like his best check to it is the Vaporeon, which gets whittled down kinda easily, and the Druddigon, which doesn't have recovery. So yeah, definitely a mon that can do a lot of damage to him. Brave Bird and U-turn basically hit his entire team. I don't need anything else but these two moves. Like I don't see any reason to go with anything else, because he doesn't resist Brave Bird at all with anything besides Jolteon, which I wouldn't stay in anyway. I have the Facade here just in case my Aromatisse gets down and I'm burned by Sableye. Facade then would do some solid chunks versus the majority of his team, and as you can see I have the Tailwind, which could come in handy late game if like my Crobat is whittled down a lot and I cannot outcrow the opponent, but he can kill me from the range. I can just go for the Scarf Tailwind, set up 4 turns on which I outspeed his entire team with the rest of my squad besides the Aromatisse, and like basically have a backup plan to sweep with Weavile, Rotom, or even the Nidoqueen. So yeah, that's a pretty solid set here. With the big amount of HP and the Spadef, I can take a Timid Psychic from full, I believe, from Alakazam. Maybe it was something different, like a Thunderbolt from Jolteon, but basically I can outspeed. I can take most hits. I can easily take hits from the Heracross. I can easily take Leaf Stones from Superior, and yeah, I can switch in on a lot of stuff. Even if Superior wants to glare me, that doesn't matter. I have the Facade, and my girl Aromatisse has the Aromatherapy to get rid of status. So that's not too big of a deal. I actually don't expect him to bring the Sableye because I have Victini, which is an easy switch into the Will-O-Wisp. So I don't think he brings it, but you never know. Um, Next up, I have my Victoria, my Nidoqueen, which is my Stealth Rock setter this week, and my main check to Heracross, even though I don't pack coverage for it. The Such Whip does still a lot of damage, like 40% to Heracross, which is a 2 KO of the rocks and a spike, so I don't have to pack Flamethrower just for that. And he really has trouble switching into Nidoqueen. I think his best switch in is either a very specially defensive Vaporeon, which would be great for me because then Weavile beats it easily 1v1, um, or um, or Assault Vest Tornado Therian, which I can still hit hella hard with Ice Beam, and I think it's a 2 KO of the rocks, so that's not even a switch in form, I think. It just like takes a lot of hits from the Heracross, can take hits from the Druddigon, can take one hit from the Entei, can take one uh, Leaf Storm from Saphira. It's a very good check to the Jolteon because HP Ice doesn't 2-hit KO me with my spread even if it's specs. So like I said, it can deal with the Sableye because I don't really care about being burned. And obviously, with the defense and the HP, I can take any hit Kecleon or Mach want to throw at me. So very good defensive pivot here. I don't really like with my EV spread. I don't need 4 EVs at all, and I just put them into speed if he wants to speed pick me, so that I have at least a speed side. But with Earth Power, Ice Beam hit his entire team neutrally. A lot of stuff super effectively, like the Mach or the Jolteon, the Superior, the Tornadus, the Entei. I can hit all of them and like kill most of them with one hit, even though I don't pack the life off. Um, the EV spread here allows me to take 2 Earthquakes from Heracross and basically any other hit. I can take at least 1 Bandit, Flare Blitz from Entei. I can take a Skull from Vaporeon. Very nice defensive spread here, and I can easily Wish Pass into it to heal it back up with my Aromatisse. So this thing here is my main answer to the Mega Alakazam because um, Alakazam outgoes 2 KOs my entire team besides this thing here, and even Aromatisse only after Rock has a chance to get 2 KO'd if I don't go for Protect. So this spread here is like gives me the best option to live both a Psychic or to both 2 Psyshocks or 2 Psychics after Rocks from Mega Alakazam with leftovers and a Protect. So like it does like 55% to me, but with two rounds of leftover recoveries, I can shake it and fire off a wish to get my health back and stuff like that. Also a solid backup check to the Heracross, even though I don't have too much defense investment. Can take a hit from Superior and fire off a big Moonblast. Switches into Tornadus pretty well, but I don't want to get my leftovers to get knocked off. Deals with the Druddigon, but I obviously have to take care of, have to be aware of the Gunk Shot. Takes hits from Jolteon pretty well, but my main switch into this thing would be the Nidoqueen anyway. Is my main answer to the Sableye, obviously because I don't care about status with the Aromatherapy and I can Oko it or almost Oko it with the Moonblast. So very good defensive pivot here again. As you can see, like more of a bulky balance, bulky offense, kind of like built like that. I don't really have a name for it if it's like more bulky offense or more balance. I don't really think there's a big difference, but some people might disagree there. And my last one is my Rotom here, which is my only answer basically to the Entei. I take 2 Sacred Fights with this spread. I can take Psychics and Energy Balls from Mega Alakazam better with the Spadef investment. But like I kind of lack the the board on the defensive side to like take 3 sacrifice from NT, but that shouldn't be too big of a deal. Was the Hydro Pump Pain Split, obviously to get like my health back and hit everything on this team, because the only thing that there's nothing that resists both besides the Bloody Gun, so very good offensive coverage. And as the last move, I have the Sucker Punch to maybe revenge kill at Mega Alakazam if it's at like 40-45%, because then a Sucker Punch from Rotom, even with only 65 base attack, can revenge kill it from like 50 or 45-ish%, which could be pretty nice, because if I switch it in on a Psyshock or something, and he thinks he can kill me with the Energy Ball, the next turn I can just Sucker Punch it and just like revenge kill it back. Don't know if he will be ready for it, if he's gonna expect it, but it could come in handy. Also allows me to like revenge kill stuff that is weakened tremendously, like if I got a big U-turn off on Superior from my Crobat, or a Bug Buzz on Superior Sable, I can just go with that and revenge kill stuff, so that should be pretty nice. Overall, I think my team is very, very good, because I have these spikes, which I will probably get up 2 layers up from. I have the Stealth Rock, which hurt his entire team, and with my Wall Core here in Rotom, Aromatisse, and Nidoqueen, and my 2 late game sweepers, Wall Breakers, whatever you want to call them, in Weavile and Crobat, I have a very solid chance of wearing his team down and then like just click Ice Shot for the win, or Brave Bird to sweep his team. So Rocks and Spikes will just be fantastic for him. I don't think he'll be ready for Spike stacking bulky offense. Like, he probably brings a very hyper offensive build, which I can beat, because I can switch in on a lot of stuff. So I don't think I'll get swept by anything on this team. If that happens, so be it. Probably will be my fault because I misplay. I'm very confident in this squad, and I'm ready to win the first game of the season in week 2. Yeah, I think that's it. Leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of the team, and definitely check out my battle tomorrow, and check out Pterodactyl. He's a very cool dude. Very fun content he puts out, and very dedicated YouTuber. So definitely go and subscribe to him too. Yeah, see you tomorrow in the battle.